Hello, how are you? I am not very good today, thanks. Okay, did you hear yesterday's my recording? I was not doing very well in yesterday's recording, don't you think so? Yeah, I just uploaded it to YouTube a while ago, like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. So no one listened to it. No one has listened to it. And normally, my channel, almost nobody watches though. I think it's okay because this is something that I do for myself, for my practice, for my progress. So I don't care. Because if I care, things like how many thumbs up, how many views, how many people, something like that, how popular my videos are, I don't know. It's not my business. Those things are not my business because the main objective of this channel is to keep a record of my progress. So I don't care. But yesterday I was discouraged so much. To be honest with you, 150%. And usually when this kind of thing happens to me, like I didn't think that I was doing as much as I wished I could. I don't know, my grammar is bad, right? I hope you understand what I'm trying to say though. If I couldn't do as much as I wanted, afterwards I listened to the audio to review, and then I was like, normally, it wasn't not bad. It wasn't that bad. Okay. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Is it okay? I'll keep going. It doesn't matter. Tomorrow is another day. I don't care. It isn't that bad or something like that. But yesterday was different. I usually try to listen to my audio after I recorded it, and I try to listen to it within that day. I mean, I don't know how to say it. I never try to listen to it the next day, but on that day, okay? I make it a rule to listen to my recording on the same day, and then we go to sleep. And yesterday I listened to it and I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't fall asleep somehow because I was shocked. I was shocked that the words didn't come as soon as I wanted them to come. And I was so shocked, and I didn't want to be looked like I'm an idiot. I was a bit self-conscious, maybe too much. That might be because, I couldn't speak as well as I wanted, partly because I was a bit sleepy. I explained it in yesterday's video though, because all night long, my iPhone played videos of my favorite channel, which is English. What was that? I forgot. My memory is so bad these days. My memory is very bad. I forget things very quickly. Let's see. What was the channel again? Yes, Learn English Lab, whose videos no longer been uploaded. Oh no, my grammar is wrong, right? Whose videos haven't been updated for the last 4 years or so, to my disappointment, because it's a very good channel. I mean, let me say it again. Learn English Lab. I love the channel. It is my favorite channel at the moment. And I practice my speaking with the teacher. I mean, with the video. As I explained it in my previous videos, somewhere in my previous videos, I always edit videos or audio with my editing app on my iPad, and I make my original, and my saying and sounds like and I don't think it's good, so I want to make it sound like and at least. Okay, I'll try. This is my goal for today. Okay, I will never say but instead I'll say and because it sounds more beautiful, right? And where was I? Yes. Yeah, I always make my own studying material or practicing material with the editing app for videos. I usually use it to edit my own videos, but it can be used to make my own studying materials, and it's very handy. I love it. I love to use it. Okay, and the teacher's English sounds really nice. And I love it so much. And it's so funny that not all native speakers can be my role models. Not all native speakers' pronunciation are great. I guess you should find someone whose pronunciation you love and try to copy them. That's the best. And somehow I like this guy very much now. He looks like an Asian Indian, but I guess he is an native English speaker. His pronunciation sounds really nice to me, and I really want to pronounce English like he does. That's why. This is the reason why I try to use their audio or videos as my practicing materials or learning materials. And I've been doing it almost all day long today because I just wanted to improve my pronunciation and intonation. And anyway, I couldn't sleep last night at all until 5 a.m. I was watching many videos of Japanese women I have come across these days. And I was talking about this woman who, I don't know, I happened to find a video in which she was talking about her English lessons. Her English lessons that she took and how great the lessons are and how great her English pronunciation coach is. I wanted to know her. I really wanted to get to know her more. And I watched more and more of her videos. And then I realized that she's much, much better English speaker than I had imagined. She's just incredible, because she was speaking English only at the beginning of certain videos. So I didn't know actually how much she was able to speak. But last night, while I had trouble falling asleep, and while I was watching lots of videos, I began to realize that how incredible she is. And it was shock to me too. It was shocking to me too. I know. Comparing someone with myself is not always good. If I feel discouraged, if it's negative, if it works negatively, I know I don't need to do it. But yesterday, I couldn't help. It made me, and she has tremendous experience. Related to English. She has tremendous amount of English experiences. No wonder she's that great. No wonder she's that incredible. Ever since she was in high school, in order to go abroad, she studied so much. And then her English level was amazing even before going to abroad. It's quite unusual for students, like high school students, to get ready for their studying abroad, because many of them, or even most of them, even don't study before, and then once they went there, they had to be surprised because they didn't know. They didn't understand. They don't understand English at all, because in the real world, English spoken there is totally different from English you can hear in textbooks, right? Sold in Japan. But nowadays, today, we can hear lots of natural English on YouTube. But even so, when you go there, you'll probably be surprised how fast people speak and how little you can catch, right? It happens. But she studied so much even before going abroad, and she said that I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to put this in English. I'm just thinking. I'm trying to think in English. Okay. She has experienced that her English improved so much. Am I making myself understood? Okay. Until now, all these years, she has, I don't know how to say this in English, but 3 times she realized, there was 3 times when she realized that her English improved drastically. Drastically, is it okay? Can I use this word in this context? Okay, tremendously, 3 times in her life. And the first time was when she was studied before going abroad. That was the first time her English improved so much, and she even had no trouble communicating with people or understanding lectures in college or in university there. This is great. Isn't it great? And then the second time she realized that her English improved so much was when she started working at a company, probably here in Japan, but she works for foreign company. And she used her English at her job. And there are lots of, there are many times when she had to work hard, but it made her English improve so much. This is the second time. And the third time, when she realized her improvement of her English was when she started being her own boss. Is it okay? Am I making myself understood? Or the way I spoke English makes sense? Makes sense? I hope so, though. So that's why she recommends people start working using English. She recommends people do work in which they have to use their English, because if you have to use English at your job, people can be very busy, right? People can be too busy to study English or to maintain their English ability. But what if they use their English at work? It's very useful, right? Win-win situation. It's like win-win situation, right? So that's why she strongly recommends people use their English at work. All right? And she herself used her English at work so many years, and her English level is astounding. I can't even compare myself to her. Impossible, right? Okay, anyway. Anyway, it discouraged me so much last night, and I couldn't fall asleep at all because I was too shocked to fall asleep. This is a fact, okay? And I didn't even know where to start again. I had no idea if what I'm doing now is okay or not. And I even thought that I should quit. Yeah, I can quit anytime, but what if I quit? Nothing happens, right? Nothing happens. But I didn't even think that I could speak something in my speaking practice tonight. I mean, this one, right? I'm so happy that I am speaking somehow because I am revealing my feelings. I try to be as open as possible, to be honest, because this is what my practice is all about. In order to make English my second nature, I have to talk, no matter how terrible I am, right? Yes, no matter how clumsy my English might sound from time to time, I have to face the fact, and I have to start from there. And as long as I keep going on, I have keep going, my English will never be worse, right? And I know at the same time, I heard this so many times before, though. I mean, sometimes you get stuck and you can't speak as well as or as much as you were even the day before. And today, you can't speak anything. You feel as if you are deaf? No, it's not a good word, right? You feel as if your speaking level, your speaking is even getting worse. It happens to people, especially when a breakthrough happens. I'll explain this. It's because of your memory and how your brain works. Because your brain is full, and your brain has to, sort out all the information you have accumulated so far. And new information, your brain is packed with such new information, and the brain has to do something about it. And sometimes there's a kind of cleaning event happening to your brain, and all the information get mixed up inside your brain, which causes confusion. And in such a case, you tend to feel that you cannot read well. You cannot read as well as you used to be, or you were the day before. Or you can't memorize things as much as you were the day before or a few days back. And it makes you feel that you have some kind of problems with your brain, but this is not true. When this cleaning event ends, the information in your mind in your brain, not in your mind, your brain can be aligned. Is it okay? Can I use this word in this context? Aligned in your brain properly. Information has been sorted out. And now your brain is very cleared. I wish I could use more better words to explain this though, but no, I can't. Anyway, I can't. I try not to be too hard for myself. Anyway, so in such a case, even though you might be having trouble reading or doing things such as reading or memorizing or even speaking or listening and understanding the language, even though you might be having troubles, you might be having such trouble, you shouldn't be worried too much because you are improving actually, but it's happening under the surface and you cannot see it. But under the surface, everything is happening. Everything is happening under the surface, and even though you cannot see it, you are improving. So you just stay level-headed and just keep doing the same thing as you always do. And then eventually the cleaning event ends, and then the new world will spread open in front of you. And you always know, it often happens once in a while, once in a blue moon. And this is called plateau. I don't know how to pronounce this word, but it's like a flat land, very long distance flat land, and you have to walk. Oh, my dogs know this word, the walk, because I always say, are you ready to walk? No. I shouldn't say this word in front of my dogs because they will be happy. They will get excited, too excited. I'm sorry. I will do it after this, okay? After I finish the recording, okay? Please wait. Okay, anyway, where was I? So, it's like improvements, I don't know. Improvements, is it okay? Improvements only happen from time to time. And until you find your next improvement, you have to keep walking for a long distance, like at least 3 or 4 months, even when you study for 5 hours a day. So you have to be patient. But it will happen for sure. You have to believe it, and you stay where you are. Just keep on going. I really hope that this kind of thing was happening to me last night. But anyway, I was devastated. I wanted to cry. I felt like crying. And I thought that was the end of the world. Yeah. I was so devastated that I felt as if it was the end of the world. And I even wanted to quit. But today, some people gave me messages, and it is not something to do with what happened to me last night while I was speaking. I was doing my speaking practice. Because those people never knew what I am doing now. I haven't told anyone about this practice, and no one knows about this channel, alright? Because I wanted to do it secretly for some reason. There are some reasons, and I will be talking about it some other time, though. Okay, I promise. But some people gave me comments to my main channel. I have several YouTube channels, and I'm talking about my main channel here, right? Because I just uploaded 2 videos recently. I hadn't uploaded any of my videos to my main channels for about 4 months since, let's see, nearly 6 months since March this year. And everybody started wondering what I was doing, because I had my colon cancer operation a year ago, right? And this July, last July in 2023 is the 1 year anniversary from the operation, and I should have uploaded a video where I was talking about my experience of 1 year celebration after the operation. But since I was away, I had been away from my main channel for nearly 6 months. People started worried about me because I might die or something like that. Okay, and just recently, back to back, I uploaded 2 videos. One of them is the video where I was talking about Kindle, and the second one is the video in which I was talking about my 1 year celebration from my colon cancer. It's a very short one because my iPhone stopped suddenly because of heat, and I couldn't make it a long video. It's a very short one, 4 minute long one. And then some of my older viewers who used to give me comments usually gave me comments today, and they encouraged me so much. They didn't understand how I was feeling because of what happened to me from my speaking practice. Since I couldn't speak as much as I wanted, I got shocked. And after that, I happened to know that this lady, Japanese lady, was incredible, and much more incredible than I imagined she would be, or anything like that. But without knowing such a thing, they encouraged me so much. I want to talk about this some other time though. And now I feel much better. And anyway, I decided to try my speaking practice without skipping today to see how it goes. And here I am. I think I'm back. I try not to expect too much about myself. That's the best idea, I guess. Because I am improving, because I have been working on this, English learning. So there's no way that I can't improve, right? I should believe in myself, and I should be positive. I should stay positive. And everybody has good days and bad days, right? Everybody has their own good days and bad days. And I had my bad day yesterday. Yeah, that's all. I try not to take it too seriously. And I really hope that my upcoming breakthrough happens very soon. But still, it's been only 2 months since I started studying English really hard. Boosting my vocabulary and studying for the test. And I'm thinking of going back to the test. Going back to studying for the test after all, because after a week or so, since I stopped studying for the test, I realized that all those vocabularies have been slipping away. Probably because of my age. I totally forgot my age. I've been more and more forgetful, right? I forget things more easily, so studying for the test can be the best idea for me to stick to new things in order to make it effective, in order to make my learning more effective. I really wanted to enjoy reading as much as possible, listening as much as possible, but I'm not really sure if doing so will be helpful for me at this age, because I'm no longer young, right? I'm no longer young. I easily forget things faster, more quickly. I'm sure that studying for the test will help me improve my English more effectively, because it helps me stick to new vocabulary, new idioms. It helps me come across such things more often. And it's effective, I guess. That's the reason why I had second thought about quitting studying for the test. Studying for the test, that lady last night also said that studying for the test is a very effective way to improve your language skills. Because you have to study, right? Otherwise, you can just enjoy. Yeah, enjoying is very good. It's the most meaningful thing. You have to enjoy. There's no point of studying the language if you can't enjoy, right? In this respect, enjoying should come first. However, just enjoying doesn't help you improve. Doesn't necessarily helps you improve. So this is the reason why I decided to study for the test again. However, I don't think I'm going to take the next one. I think I'm going to take the test after the next, which is supposed to be held in winter this year, January in 2024. And I'm going to study for the test, and at the same time, I'm going to enjoy reading and speaking and listening. Before, I always tried to study for that test, but now I have more time to prepare, because I don't think passing the test in the shortest amount of time is not the best for you to appreciate or understand the language deeply, because language learning takes time. You shouldn't be in a big hurry, unnecessarily. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. And I'm happy that I didn't skip today's practice. And no matter how hard things might look, I try to stay positive and try not to take too seriously, and try not to whine. And because this is life, right? There's not always something easy around you. You always have some kind of problems to solve. But at the same time, it makes you grow. So just believe in yourself and do what you love. And then, no matter how hard things might look, you'll be all right. Okay. Let me get it done. Let's call it a day. Okay, thank you very much for listening. I'll be back tomorrow too. Thank you. Bye.